Second phase, escape conditioning with Enzo. So what we're doing here is just simple leash manners. So I'm tossing out a treat in order to elicit a response from Enzo where he'll pull on the leash and I can give him just a light little leash correction. So I'm simply just using a little finger lock on the leash and using my bottom 4 fingers just to pump the leash so he learns how to escape it. All I want him to do is just back off the leash and I can reward it. I mark it good boy and give him a treat. He's already gone through this drill before in first phase, but now we're introducing that distraction. Good boy. You can see there where he stopped pulling. He's understanding that correction is going to happen. And at that point, I'll start introducing walking with him to start moving towards the item that he wants. And the only way he gets it is the leash is relaxed. There's no tension on the leash or the collar. Then he can get the treat. And this is how we're going to go through the second phase process of teaching the escape conditioning on leash manners with Enzo. Remember, it's always important to reward the behaviors you want and discourage the behaviors you don't want. So here, put Enzo into a place command, reward him like always for getting into the place. And there we go, nice and gentle little finger pump, bump him back down into the place by repeating the command place. And then I reward that behavior so he quickly learns to escape the correction and second phase escape conditioning. So I'm purposely trying to distract him. I want him to break. I want to get him to break as many times as possible so he can learn not to be afraid of the correction and understand how to escape it. That's the most important process here. When doing this type of training with your dog, first, they have to understand what the command means. And then secondly, teaching them how to escape the correction. You see here, even though Enzo is receiving a light little finger pump on a star mark collar, he's having fun, he's enjoying the training, it's not stressful, tail wagging, he's having a good time. After approximately 4 or 5 corrections, I'll free him up and let him have the treat and do some other things with him and have fun. Remember, training is supposed to be fun and enjoyable for both you and your dog. If it is not, something's wrong. So I went ahead and just freed Enzo, just giving him some love, play him a little bit, and we'll continue to move on through the training process, put him back into place. Gets into the command, good boy. Always using the marker, always using positive reinforcement for the behaviors we want. There you go, just kind of getting the break, getting to move, go ahead and give him that little pump. Pumping it back down, good boy. Yeah, Enzo's a great dog to work with. High energy, lots of motivation, and super smart. So I'm not using a whole lot of corrections here. It's a really light finger pump, and it's just annoying enough for him to not want to keep challenging it and just go right back into the place, and that's what he's learning. So I start out really low to the ground like this with him, and the place command and down command as well, so he doesn't have to go so far back into the command, meaning he's not a 1.5 feet off the place when he first gets the correction. Now, as he understands the escape condition portion, I'll eventually start standing, moving around, and continue to build on that progress of the escape conditioning. Remember, escape conditioning happens in and out of the command. Right now, he's currently in the command, so we'll be progressing further with this when he has to respond to the correction when he's out of the command, and then putting himself back into the command when he's distracted and not paying attention or fails to obey the command. Free him up, give him some love, good boy. We'll repeat this process several times over, ensuring that he understands. The litmus test that I always use for escape conditioning, can I just give the dog a light little pump, 1 or 2 pumps, and they fix themselves immediately? If they can do that, then that tells me the dog truly understands the escape conditioning proponent of it, and I can move on in the training cycle. If it's requiring numerous pumps paired with the command, then I understand the dog is a little confused still, and we still got to do more training on it to teach the dog. I do not want the dog to be afraid of a correction. I want them to understand what it is and why they're receiving it and how to escape it. Later on, we'll teach them how to avoid corrections. So right here, we're doing a little sit command, a little pump up. Okay, remember, DRO, I'm not going to give him a treat when he breaks like that. So I'm just right there, my hand's ready, just a little finger pump Pump him down, give him the marker, good boy, give him a little treat treat. Really motivated. He really wants to get that treat over there. There we go. One to hold the command, one learn how to escape. There we go. So typically when I start introducing second phase escape conditioning, I only do 2 or 3 commands, typically the place, leash manners, and sit. So I write the leash manners here, just teach him to walk around. There we go. Do not want him pulling. Remember, leash manners is just an association. You can do whatever he wants, but pull. Let's go back to the place because you want more treats. Yeah, so he's pulling a lot less now as we continue to do this. And as he progresses in the training, this training will build out into the general environment and generalization as we go through third phase. Okay, back in the place command. You notice here I'm not bending over, standing at the ground, just that little leash slide, giving that little pump, pumping him down, freeing him up. Back doing some little leash manners. Put in place command. There we go. Moving around and do set a distractor. Just gonna do a little leash slide there with my hand if he breaks. Pump, 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 pump. Down. Good boy. There we go. So you're starting to understand how to follow the pump and how to escape it. The pump is always directional. So I'm pumping it right back into the place. There we go. So now the treats are starting to become less motivational because he's starting to understand he breaks, he's going to get a correction. So I might have to amp up the distractions just a little bit. Pump, pump, pump. Remember, the pumping does not stop until the dog gets into the command and they understand that. That little pump, there we go. You know, even though he's receiving a correction, he's receiving an aversive, he's having fun, he's enjoying the training, he's not stressed, he's having a good time. There we go. And free him up, give him some treats. And that's introduction to second phase escape conditioning with Enzo for leash manners, sit, and place. As always, train smart.